everyone, and welcome back to Digimon World Next Order. As you most likely know if you watched the last session, we are currently in the midst of training these guys back up to the level they need to be for whatever it is I need them to do. To win the post-game, basically.
Are you ready?
But anyways, yeah, we're just going to be spamming stats probably for the rest of this video, but it shouldn't take too long. I do my videos in 20 minutes now? 20 minutes is about all it should take to get these guys back up to the level they need to be. Or at least close to it. Close enough to where we can maybe go do stuff. Maybe. We'll see. Really, I do kind of need them to be, like, maxed out before I have them do things, but whatever. Oh, hey, it's Friday. That's a good day. I'm gonna have to ask Datamon to start being hungrier. I know that you're, like, a small machine, so you probably don't need that much nourishment, but Leomon's working hard here to get these stat boosts, and you're just kind of slacking. Now, I'm not okay with that. It's not okay, but I want your strength over 7K, like right now. But hey, look at this. Almost over 7K in every stat before becoming Mega. That's pretty solid. Considering I've done no stat grinding from, like, fighting random enemies. I'm still getting plus 66 per white salad training. That's still worth it. It's worth it enough to not switch to just eating the plus 50 dishes only. But it won't be long now. I need to look and see what exactly they,
Here we go.
What they need to Digivolve. So I should actually probably go and buy some Digivolution items and turn those into information with Antilamon, so I can make sure to see what I need to get them to Digivolve. In fact, I should step outside and see if I can praise them. Well, fine then. If you don't want to be praised, then far be it for me. Try and give you some praise.
Stronger.
Stupid Digimon. Yeah, keep doing wisdom. Why not? Ra-da-da! How am I doing on money? Because I bet I've gotten really low because I've done 2 weeks of just buying Serapimon food. I'm still over 400K, so, like, we're still fine, basically. We are still good to go in terms of money. I would like to hit 1 million bit before the playthrough ends, though, because I think there's an achievement for that, and that Platinum Numamon, or... Was it Platinum Numamon or Platinum Sukamon? Platinum Numamon, I'm pretty sure, wanted to see us have 1 million bit, so it's definitely doable if I hadn't had to spend so much money on this.
Toughen up.
Yeah, you nerds, toughen up. Get better. Leomon's coming up on 6K in strength, at least. His other stuff is still a bit away, though. I don't know what I was trying to have. What am I trying to have Datamon Digivolve into? I don't remember. Something that I don't know. I think you can already Digivolve into Platinum Numamon. I just didn't want you to because I didn't want you to become Mega just yet, and also because I hate Platinum Numamon. But I am just going to Digivolve. I mean, I'm going to go get Darkdramon first once I get Bancho Leomon, and then I'm going to change Bancho Leomon and whatever Datamon's Mega is into,
You're getting stronger. Okay, now.
into the, like, Super Megas. I don't know what they're called. What isn't that? I think that class actually has a name. Isn't it, like, Ultra Digimon? Something like that. Or maybe it's Super Ultimate. I can't remember. You don't often run into that type of Digimon. They normally don't use them in the anime or in mini games. They don't use that classification, I mean. Again, Leomon is eating an extra one, and my boy Datamon is just slacking.
Stay focused.
Honestly, I should just be able to stuff it down their stupid faces. That'd save me so much time. But hey, we're getting there. It won't be long now. Datamon is getting, like, nothing from stat boosts now, but Leomon is still getting pretty good. Because I think Datamon just got, what, like 34? Leomon's still getting, like, 60-something? Yeah, he's getting 66. Datamon's getting half of that. He's literally getting half of what Leomon gets. So it's still worth getting the Paradise Fruit Basket for Leomon. Datamon isn't really benefiting it. Or no, the Paradise Fruit Basket is what they both need. The salad thing that gives the training buffs. Datamon isn't really benefiting from that very much anymore, but Leomon still is. As long as they're getting more than 50 stats, I think it's worth it. And Leomon is still getting more than 50, so. I still haven't done the exact math on that logic, but it makes sense to me in the very limited amount of thought I put into it. I hated that roulette wheel setup, man. That was just, like, set up to make me fail horribly. It's almost like gambling is set to make you lose. That doesn't make any sense, though.
Ready?
Obviously, gambling is invented for the purpose of people winning and getting money and whatnot. All right. How many more days am I going to have to be doing this, I wonder? Trying to think here. Oh, I need to go and look at how we're doing. Thank you, Ice Leomon, for continuing to eat extra. I really do appreciate it, man. Need to talk to Edamon here and see if I can get some cash off of the market. That's not really worth much right now. This is worth a lot right now. So is this. You know what? Honestly, just sell them both. I could use the money gain. Yeah, put me back up to basically what I had at the start of this session. I need the scroll to be worth like 6K or something, because I think it can get that high. I know its base is 3,000. I'm pretty sure it can get up to at least 5K. That's where I would make a lot of money back. But whatever. Someone just text me? Who just texted me? I will have to reply to that text later. Okay. What are you guys doing? Wisdom? Wisdom. Yeah, why not? Ice Leomon here's about to break that 6K barrier. That's good.
Toughen up.
I'm so glad I have all these status things, and it makes it so easy to win the roulette wheel. Because if the roulette wheel was still, like, difficult to win, it wouldn't really be worth it. This training is only worth it when I get the correct hit on the roulette wheel. Otherwise, it's, like, a waste of time. Bow, 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 bow. This might actually take a little bit longer than I thought. I don't think I'm going to get it done in this video. It might leak out into the next video a little bit. I'm basically not paying attention to Datamon's stats at this point, and I'm just focusing on Ice Leomon's, which I think is fine.
All right. Ready?
I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to end up maxed in every stat. So if one of the stats happens to be higher than all the others or lower than all the others for a small amount of time, it's really not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. I'm trying to think if there would be a faster way to... There's really no faster way to make time pass other than using the training hall, because it basically just instantly skips an hour. Because really, if I could just keep buying food from Seraphimon until my stats were high enough, or until I was out of money, whichever came first, I would probably do it. But we are starting to run a little dry on cash. I'm definitely going to have to do dimension stuff off screen to make up for that loss. Oh, you know what? I should have looked at the builder. I bet something is done in the builder. Don't we only have like 2 buildings left to go? I think we do. I think it's just, no, we did the museum. What is it? The arena and the square, I think, which the square, like, changed the items it needed for some reason. So now I have to get 25 Chrome Digizoid or something like that. Because I had no Chrome Digizoid. Because I didn't think I'd ever need it again. Which I shouldn't have ever needed again. I almost had all... I just needed more Digi Holy Water, and then I had everything I needed for the square, but for some reason it changed, and I don't know why.
Now.
We'll go look at the builder in just a second.
Sleep tight.
For now, I'm going to keep focusing on getting this stupid stat grinding done. We will be done stat grinding one day. One day. In the distant future. Where Aku's evil is law. I love Samurai Jack. How much money do I have? Oh, I'm still like just under 400K. We're fine. We're fine. Let's look at the builder really fast, and then I'll go back to the training hall. Also, I can get these guys to give me some stuff. Please find Chrome Digizoid. I need it now more than ever. Digi-Ion Waters is pretty sick. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I need 23 more Chrome Digizoid, 7 more Digi Emeralds, but that's all I need. It's basically just Chrome Digizoid is what I have to find. So it's not too bad. And then the arena is the last thing, which I need 9 more rubies, 6 more diamonds, and I can't turn emeralds into rubies or rubies into diamonds because I actually need Digi Emeralds now. So this is something that can easily be fixed as soon as I'm strong enough to go back into the dimensions. One run through... I have access to 4 dimensions. If I run through all 4 of those dimensions just once, I should definitely get the rubies and diamonds I need. So that's not a problem at all. We're going to get this done easily. Really, I feel like as soon as we're done with this stupid level grinding or stat grinding because of this
Alright.
rebirth
Ready?
shenanigans will basically be, like, very well positioned to just finish the game. I really don't feel like we have that much left to do.
Alright. Ready?
Of course, I could be wrong. Datamon has less than 2,500 to go in each of his stats. Not bad at all.
Take this
Ice
seriously.
Leomon is still trailing behind, though. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Toughen up.
I do need to know what I need to do. I can just have Datamon Digivolve into Platinum Numemon. That's not a big deal, because I'm just going to use the Digivolution Crystal on him, so it won't matter.
Toughen up.
But I want Bancho Leomon first. Or at least I want to know that I'm close to getting Bancho Leomon. Either
get
or,
started.
honestly. That is the problem. So I think Bancho Leomon probably needs some, like, victory requirements or something. That might be the problem. I've definitely met all of the stat requirements. I highly doubt Bancho Leomon needs more than 6k in any of his stats. I would be very, very surprised if he did. Very incredibly surprised. Also, I guess I'm glad that if either of these two Digimon... I wish both of them would eat 3 dishes at a time, but if either of them was going to, I'm glad it's Leomon. Because he needs the stats more.
Take this
But you know.
seriously.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said this in the final game review, but this is definitely like my least favorite part of this game, having to stat grind every time you get new Digimon. All that progress you made, the other like 10 times you
Training time.
rebirth, just basically gone. You get a little bit of it. You get a little bit of it back because, you know, our in-training Digimon I think started with stats in the thousands off the bat, which probably
Are you ready?
is really good in the grand scheme of things, but having to go all the way back up to 9,999 is so tedious. Rather you
Let's
do
get
it this
started.
way or you do it the Go Battle Digimon way. Either way, it's too tedious for my tastes.
Are you
I've been
ready?
listening to Datamon's little scream of victory this entire time. I don't like Datamon's voice, I've decided. Kind of wish he would just silently train. Stop talking. Restaurant. Oh, it's Sunday. I should talk to a Restramon, because doesn't he, like, give us a training boost or something for the whole week? I think that's how a Restramon works. Pretty sure that's how that works. Maybe. Yo, Restramon. Give me a buff, man. Did you check and see what day this is? Okay, I'm going to pump you up from now on. See you next week. All right, well, can only assume that means my training will go better. I hope so.
Training time.
All right, Wisdom. There we go. I have mastered the roulette wheel. Mainly because it's like really difficult to screw up the roulette wheel now, but I have mastered it. Trust me. I'm a doctor. A Digimon doctor. I don't think Digimon need doctors, but if they did, I would be one.
Training
I have a
time.
PhD in Digimonology. So, like, I'm not like an actual doctor. Well, I mean, in the strictest sense of the term, I am a doctor, but I'm not like a, you know, save your life doctor. You know what I mean.
Time to say goodnight.
When people say doctor, you don't think, or at least I don't think, and most people I know don't think, oh yeah, a person that has received a doctorate. They think, oh yeah, a guy who like performs surgeries and saves lives. That's what I think when I hear the word doctor. Give me that and this, of course. We're getting up there, man. It won't be long now, and then we can get back to like the actual fun of the game. Yeah, hitting 8K for Datamon. That's really good. And Bancho Leomon is not too far behind. Not Bancho Leomon. Ice Leomon is not too far
Training
behind.
time.
Although now that I think about it, I am kind of worried about making sure that Ice Leomon hits the requirements for Bancho Leomon because I absolutely have to get Bancho Leomon. So, yeah.
You're getting stronger.
I have to make sure that he can Digivolve into him and that he doesn't die of age before he Digivolves. Because Digivolving into anything else won't work.
Stay focused.
Yeah, that's actually a big problem. I am going to go and lose some money on Digivolution crystals and use those. And I'm going to go get some of the Digivolution crystals out of storage that I'm not going to use, actually, as well. And we're going to get some info on Ice Leomon, hopefully get Bancho Leomon info. Alright, so what are some of these crystals I'm not going to use? Let's see. Where are they? I forgot I have all these stamina chips. I should probably use a bunch of these, too. That way I don't have to train them in stamina anymore. Nah, I don't think it's that big of a deal, because I'm still going to have to feed them the dishes, and the dishes will give plus 50 and 25 to stamina no matter what. So it's really, I don't think it's really worth it, actually. If I had, like, 5 of every chip, I'd use them all, but just only upping one of them is worthless. I'm going to take 2 of these. I think I'm going to use the Armageddon one. I might use the Omegamon Alter B one. I'm not going to use the Zwart. I don't see any purpose in getting Zwart D when I could get Alter B instead. Chaosmon I'm definitely using. I'm going to take, like, 2 of the Mostimon ones. Metal Edamon, Diaboromon, Kazahumon, yada yada. Yeah, I'll take, like, one of those, one of those, one of those. I'm never going to Digivolve into sleep mode. Actually, I don't think I'm ever going to use these Mega Crystals, but whatever. I'm definitely not going to use these low-tier ones, so, like, take all of those. There you go. And then I will buy a few. Well, no, I should use these first before I decide to go buy from Bancho Leomon. So, Antilomon, hey, I got some stuff for you. I'm glad that Ice Leomon is on the top. That means I can just spam the X button. Since these crystals are higher level, yeah, I was going to say, since these are higher level crystals, they give me the opportunity for more than just one piece of information. If they were the ones I bought from Bancho Leomon that are really cheap, they would probably only, they'd guaranteed only give me one piece of info. These are doing really good to give me 3 at a time, and I'm seeing a lot of Bancho Leomon's names, so that's really good. I'm basically just going to keep doing this until I run out of Digivolution crystals, because I picked up all of these crystals with the express thought, like, I don't care if I lose every single one of these. So I'm just going to use them all. And Telemon, when I first got you in town, I honestly thought you were just completely worthless, but you've actually turned out to be a pretty helpful Digimon. Not like the most helpful Digimon. Like, if I had to choose 5 Digimon in town to keep in town indefinitely, you probably would not be one of them, in all honesty. Mainly because I have the power of the internet, and I could just Google the requirements for Digimon if I really wanted to, but I like to do it in-game if I can. Trying to think here, who would I absolutely keep? Grand Kuwagamon, I feel like, is really useful. I'd probably keep him. Grapleomon, of course, because he lets me block off Digivolutions. Can't really think of anyone else that's, like, uber important off the top of my head. I'd Tentamon, I guess, if you count, like, the basic of basic things. Like, the item shop I would need. Seraphimon I would need, so that's 4. Edamon, at this point in the game, I don't really need. As long as I can get my Digimon back up to 9,999 stats, then I can just get basically all the money I need from the Dimensions. Because that gets cash really fast. So I wouldn't really need Edamon. Can't think of any other Digimon that are, like, uber important that I want to keep on hand. I was going to say Gardramon, but now that I've leveled up the stuff... Cubimon, because I can buy full recovery discs from Cubimon. So, Cubimon, Tentamon, Grand Kuwagamon, Grapleomon, and Seraphimon. Those are the 5 Digimon that I, like, absolutely could not do without in this game at this point. In my humble opinion. Wait a minute. I didn't get to choose there. Oh, I've already got... Well, I'm just going to go ahead and use all these so that they're out of my inventory, because I'm never going to need them anyways. These are the low-tier ones, I think. I got all of Leomon's Digivolution info for all of his Digivolutions, I guess. So I absolutely know what I need to get for Bancho Leomon. That's really good. I'm afraid that I'm going to have to get, like, 45 victories, and that's going to be really tedious to go win 45 fights. But, I mean, if I have to, then I will. Because I have to get Bancho Leomon. There's, like, no arguing that. I have to have Bancho Leomon to get Darkdramon in town. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait for another rebirth, and that's just going to, like... I'll be done with the game before then. I'm, like, incredibly confident that I will be. Oh, I've already got everything for him. So he's just not old enough, then, is the problem. Yeah, Obedience and Bonds, and then the 5 stats. Victory and Grapleomon were other opportunities, but I'm obviously not Grapleomon, and 55 victories is insane. Thank goodness I don't have to get that. Barbamon is your other option, and you probably can't Digivolve into him because you don't have 5 training failures, if I had to guess. Honestly, I'll just, like, Digivolve you into Platinum Numamon when I need to, and then I'll immediately use a Crystal on you to Digivolve you. I don't mind doing that.
Take this
I'm not going to
seriously.
mess with the whole getting all the training failures necessary shenanigans. I don't have the time or the patience for it at this point in the game.
Take this seriously.
Yeah, take it seriously, you nerds.